Would you like to elaborate at all on any of your training methods or what might set you apart from just your average horse trainer?
Well, I can really sum it pretty quick, and I can say that the first thing is keep it simple and short. I think a lot of people have the idea about taking too much time or spending too much time in train the horse, which horses really don't appreciate it. So if you keep it simple and short and being patient, I think that that's kind of some my training method. I don't do anything different than anybody else, and again, when you have the ability to put a judgment on what you do and try to do the make the right decision at the right time, you have a method that can put you apart from anybody else.
Well, it's very clear that, I mean, just from my personal opinion and those that were with me when we were watching some of your work on YouTube and your Dances with Cows video, that you not only do you have a pure love for what you're doing that really bleeds through to your relationship with the horse, but you also have a way of allowing the animal to really enjoy what it's doing as well. So it's not like the animal is working necessarily, but really part of a dance with you, part of a relationship. How do you find that in a horse? Is that something you cultivate, or is that something that you look for?
Well, I think the first thing you need to realize that you need to enjoy what you're doing to have your partner enjoy what he's doing. So it's got to be kind of a 50-50 contribution to the whole thing. It's not good enough that you ask the horse to do something. You need to deliver that in a way that he takes part and you takes part. He participates and you participate, because if it's not, it's never going to work. I never really had the appreciation, maybe, to really ask the horse if he really enjoy or like what he's doing. Seems like enjoying it. Sometimes it's not good enough. I think that sometimes they fool you. I know that the best thing a horse likes to do is to eat. Give him a cookie and you get anything you want out of him. As I am a cookie man by myself, carrots and all kind of stuff, and I don't know if that's something that people waving a flag and say, well, my technique is giving cookies, but the great horsemen in the world used to always bribe their horses with some sweet, and they got a lot more out of them than the people who don't do that. And I'm not one to adopt it as a technique to train horses, but I think you have to develop a relationship, okay, with the horse that you work to really get the result at what you see in a happy horse, okay. And some of them probably never going to be happy. I don't care what you do. So you gotta probably start with the right horse that is right for the job. I don't know if it's the way I do that. Well, maybe it is. Maybe I don't give myself enough credit sometimes to why my horse look more happy than the next door neighbor horse. I think that I have a maybe a sense that I know how much I can push or how much I can ask, or maybe I just have a good eye to pick up the horse that I know can be a good partner. It's got to be in between those lines. that what make the final results what you see and really appreciate what I do.
Do you find that sort of, I guess, sixth sense that you're describing as far as your ability to see those qualities in a horse, do you think that that's something that's a learned behavior, or do you feel that you were just born with that innately?
Well, you can look at it from maybe a different perspective that I guess anybody can train a horse. I mean, to be a horse trainer today, all you need is to have a sign on your barn and say training and so on and so on. To be a horseman, I think it's a lifetime achievement. I think that, and you may argue about it, I don't think horsemen are born. I think horsemen are made.